Immigrant groups are relieved that President Trump has called off ICE raids. But as Paul Verkaman reports, immigrants are still concerned about their future.
Well, here in Los Angeles, right at the top, Mayor Eric Garcetti had called these threatened sweeps inhumane. So when they were called off, there was a sense of relief and also a lot of cynicism. That's because a lot of activist groups for the immigrants have long said that they believe that Donald Trump uses all of these threatened sweeps as mere political grandstanding.
We've seen this from the Trump administration since the day he announced him running his campaign in 2016. He's been doing this to feed the trolls, to feed his supporters, to let them know that he's doing something about the quote-unquote immigration problem. It's just part of his MO, even into his presidency.
Although the sweeps were called off, the immigrant activists here had already set in motion a series of measures that they thought would help these immigrants, among them free legal counseling. They were also setting up what they would call the sanctuary network, where people could go to churches or homes, and the red cards. They got the word out in a myriad of locations that these immigrants should know that under their Fifth Amendment rights, they have the right to remain silent, so they wouldn't need to talk to an ICE officer. And they also made it clear that under the Fourth Amendment, that they did not have to allow anyone into their home, this would be an ICE agent, who basically did not have a search warrant that was signed with their name on it. So they were prepared, and they say that this means they will be prepared here in the future if there are any more threatened ICE sweeps.